which cost $3.50 Canadian. This is crazy. It's 2 kilos. 2 kilos for $3.50 Canadian. So I'm just gonna have a couple. I don't even know how to do this right now, but maybe I'll twist them off. Wow. I also just had a massage. Oh wow, look at this. Here's little baby bananas. So this is, every day is a lot easier. Hello. Every day is getting easier because I'm getting more sleep. So I'm more coherent. And I'm eating these amazing bananas that I got today. 2 kilos for $3.50 Canadian, which is crazy. They're very good. Little baby bananas. This is my lunch. I just had a massage. It's 1 a.m. Yeah. It's 4 a.m. in Canada. I know. I'm not sure when to post or when to go live anymore, but I just figured once this is done, people will check it out later. See, I'm a little red from the other day, but it doesn't hurt and it'll go away. Oh, it's 8 p.m. in Australia. Okay. So I'm 4 hours behind you. I didn't think it would be that much of a difference. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon here, where I am. And the sun goes down at like about 7. Something like that. Because I'm close to the equator, so when I was in Peru, it was very much like that. 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And I think this is 7 and 7. So these are really good. So now I went to this market again today. And I was prepared, meaning I didn't like waste all of my energy walking there. Surfing, I'm not close to the ocean right now. I'm in northern Thailand. And if I wanted to surf, I could have surfed in Portugal when I was there. But I've never tried it, so maybe one day. But I just got another massage. I could get a massage every day. And the way that they treat you after is so nice. They always give you something to drink. Well, I went to this woke up, had my mango breakfast. I recorded it, posted it, whatever. Took a shower, and then I went to the fruit market. Well, it's not a fruit market, it's just like a general market. And what makes me feel good about this market is that I don't see a lot of other tourists there, so it's like it's a very local market. These are great. They could even be riper, but they're quite good. I'm 35. There's some weird people coming on the lives these days because I'm in a totally different time zone. It's banana. This is what they look like. I like plantain, but I haven't had plantain in a long time. They're very yummy. I'm gonna make this a meal. So like I said, this is so cheap. And I was at the fruit or the market and I bought bananas, pineapple that's already cut up so I can just eat it because I don't have a kitchen here right now where I'm staying. And I also got some more mangoes for tomorrow morning's breakfast. So I'm My goal right now is just eat fruit for as long as I can, and then in the evenings have a little white rice. I made banana bread before, but not high carb, low fat vegan with no oil. It might be a Mazzano. I don't know. I'm in Thailand eating this banana. Little baby, they're like, I would call them lady fingered. They're just little tiny bananas. Potassium maxing. It's so good. All the deliciousness. Yeah, this is great. So then I went to the fruit market, or market. I tried some durian ice cream. Okay, they are. Okay, Mananzo. I don't know how to say it, but they're great. These are everywhere. Very easy to get, and they're only 30 baht a kilo, which is super, super cheap. So I imagine I'll be having quite a bit of these. Speak some Thai. I've only learned how to say thank you, which I'm saying all the time. It's like my hello, goodbye, thank you. But yeah, it's another hot day. I'm trying to stay out of the sun between like 11 to 4, like I was saying earlier. I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Kauai, the Garden Island. Great place. I haven't been to any other islands. But from here, I'm gonna be going to, I think, Taiwan when I fly. But that's a long ways away. It's not until April. My most favorite fruit at this moment is probably the mangoes. I've had such a good experience with them. I'm not from New Zealand. I'm from Canada. Cool. Big Island. Yeah, I haven't been to the Big Island. So many new people here. I love passion fruits. That's got to be one of my top 5. Every white girl I know does this spiritual journey traveling to Asia. Yeah, I guess. I came for the fruits, and it's been a great experience so far. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat meat. No, I'm from Ontario. But I've been to BC. I was in Victoria for a few months when I was 20. Vegan. I am a vegan. It is delicious. Yeah. Jackfruit, it's in the market, but I only have so much room in my backpack. So today I went with bananas, pineapple, and mangoes. And then the next time I go to this market, which it has just like endless amounts of fruit, I'm going to get some new things. I have to branch out because I've eaten a lot of bananas in my life, and I've eaten a lot of whatever you call it, pineapple. I don't want to say exactly where I'm from, but close enough. I'm from Ontario, which is like a big province, but the pineapples are tiny. They're not the big ones. And I'm pretty sure that they were nice and ripe and yellow. Look at this. I've had a lot of passion fruit juice since I've been here. I haven't actually eaten one. I haven't seen them at the market actually. But listen, like, it's only the second time I've been to this market. And the first day that I went, it was the Chinese New Year, so it was insane. Today was a lot less crazy. Cool, thanks for subbing. My dinners, like when I'm somewhere where I can cook, which I'm not cooking here, I don't have a kitchen in my room, is plain steamed white rice or boiled potatoes or baked potatoes. If I'm having boiled potatoes, sometimes I like to eat them on like a bed of lettuce with a little bit of sugar, vinegar, any spices that you like. I try to avoid salt. But more important is just to keep it low fat. So if it helps you to have some soy sauce or salt, just know that you might be carrying some extra water weight. And sodium is probably the most addictive thing that we have going on in our society. But it's just for me, I like to stay away for blood pressure reasons and cellular function. But out here in Thailand, I'm having rice with like curries so far. And I've had some pad thais. But I'm having a really hard time finding a place that makes things without oil. So I think I'm just gonna start going with just rice and like some kind of kimchi, maybe some edamame. I am brushing my teeth with the tap water and I have no issue, but then I rinse with bottled water just to be like super safe. I was in the sun the other day and I've only been here for a couple days. So I came from winter, Portugal winter, and now I'm here. Oh yeah, I gotta get some sugarcane juice. I didn't see any yet. So my channel's about high carb, low fat eating and some lifestyle stuff. But yeah, mostly my go-tos are potatoes and rice. Those are starches and corn and like yams or pumpkin, or you can bake all those things. Yeah, I've never been anywhere around here, so this is my first time in Thailand. I've never been to Bali or Malaysia. Yeah, and now that I'm eating this kind of fruit here, it's like I don't know why I would even bother spending the money on like Canada or something. I would love to travel around, but for right now I'm gonna be in Thailand for a month or 6 weeks, and then I've got to move on to other things. I can't just continue over here. I don't, I should know my blood type. I think it's A or AB positive. I forget. Right now, I'm not running here. I don't want to run here. The only time I would ever do, if I bike, I'm going to be doing that in the morning. Like I'm gonna have to get up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. to bike, because just casually cycling around or running around here between 11 a.m. and 4 or 5 p.m. is like pretty dehydrating, and I would just be full sweat. I have a running vest and I should use it, but it's not going to be at high time. Oh, you just barfed. Yeah, I'm sure you did. If body hair offends you, you can leave. No more meat. I haven't had meat in 3 years. No scissors in nature. I don't care. I am getting like looks here though for it, but I really don't care. People forget what women look like because we've been, yeah, look at all my peels so far. I could go viral with my body hair. Yeah, maybe. It doesn't really matter. It just grows. I just don't get in the way of it. There's a plane coming, so I'm assuming that you guys can hear everything like pretty well right now. If something is wrong, please tell me. There's plenty of razors in Thailand. Right, so I'm really enjoying these. I'm probably going to get through that, and that'll be my lunch. We can count how many. I'm gonna carb up after my massage. The women here are so nice, they're so caring, like, and I'm going to get probably a massage every couple days because it's just such a rewarding experience. These bananas are so good. I'm not even thinking. I just keep peeling them. Last time I had a banana like this was like 11, 12 years ago. Sugar is healthy. That's what my channel is about. Is telling people that sugar is healthy because people are so scared of sugar. Oh no. I add sugar to my smoothies and things and juices if they're not sweet enough. It's not healthy. So what is healthy then? This is not healthy? It's a gift from God. How could it not be healthy? Anyway, not here for that debate. But yeah, the massages are incredible. And I keep saying like it's so cheap, it's so cheap. But it's just so valuable. Like I went to a new place today. I'm gonna try and do new things in different places. So although I like this market that I went to, every cell runs on glucose, on sugar. When you're sleeping, people say that you need sugar only when you work out. You lost the plot. I'm from Canada. What's too much sugar? Sugar is self-limiting. So when you've had enough, you've had enough. I don't fast. I don't calorie restrict. I don't calorie count. I just make sure I eat enough. I'm eating a banana. Meetups, I don't know, maybe. I haven't had anyone approach me for such a thing, but if someone contacts me, yes. I'm skinny. Does sugar make you fat? I don't know. Canada is great, but it was a lot greater before. Canada's a lot different than when I grew up. It's a completely different place. But there's still some good things there. I have family there, and I have a lot of memories of that. There is some great things there, but I really don't. I could have stayed in Canada and worked for the rest of my life and ran my business and did all that, but I chose a different path. I'm on my spiritual awakening, according to this chat. Oh, bad connection. Okay. Okay. Thank you for telling me that the internet's not good. Let me know now because I changed it. I'm off the Wi-Fi. I would consider that like my physical activity is meditating. I don't like sit and meditate. I used to try to do that, but I think meditation for me is like doing a jujitsu class. I'm not thinking. Or like making pottery on the wheel. Like that's a form of meditation for me. Okay, it's better. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, after 2018 is a good spot to say Canada changed. A lot has changed. From when I went to university, things changed, and yeah. Happy birthday. All sugar is good for you. Your body doesn't go like, oh wow, this is fruit sugar, and oh wow, this is sugar from pop. Your body's not stupid. Just what we've been told has really contrived the message here. I haven't been to a silent retreat before. Oh, the comments are crazy. I agree. Since I've arrived in Thailand, my lives are like full of random people. Bunch of random peeps. That's okay. I'm really just here to eat this banana and show everybody what I went and got at the market today. So this is about probably a kilo of bananas I just ate. So these ones are much smaller than this one. And I'm on my last banana now from this one. Potassium maxing. This is really good to counteract all the sodium I've had from eating at the frickin' restaurants. I ask for low salt and they're like, okay. And then it's like more salt. I think they add more salt. Yes, I have been to Peru and I did ayahuasca there. That was a long time ago though. That was 12 years ago. I actually lived at the retreat center and taught yoga there. I was there for about 5 months. I was in Pucallpa. I went to the same retreat center that Graham Hancock went to. Yes, I'm vegan and I'm in Chiang Mai. Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. Like it's a little strange. I was like a facilitator, so people would come for 10-day retreats. And I would be there like holding space during ceremony. But it's part of my life, like I have no regrets. But it's something that was like very intense. And it's become like a money maker, you know? Especially now, I guess, like as time has gone on. Yeah, sorry, this is what I get. I'm on 5G right now, and I think it's better than the Wi-Fi, so I'm doing my best. Okay, so this is all my bananas. All done. That should satisfy me for a little bit before I have rice for dinner. Connection's still okay. No. I mean, it's such a long time ago that, but I could feel that the vibe was weird there, you know? And it it's the people that it attracts, this like new age, like woke, like I'm a yoga, blah, and that kind of thing. It attracts people that are woo-woo. And not that like there's something beyond the physical material world, because there is. I can't tell you what it is. It's God, but yeah, it did, I guess, draw me away from like the real creator in some sense. And yeah, it's not something that I'm like, yeah, I need to go back to Peru and do that. That's not on my list. I only speak English like a typical Canadian. Like I don't really know. Like I know some Portuguese, but I couldn't hold a conversation. I can understand people a little bit, but sometimes I can't understand people. So that's something that I need to learn. And I only know how to say thank you in Thai. But most people speak English, and like for the people that don't speak English, you can use Google Translate and really get your message across. So technology allows you to like not have to do the language. I don't know. The last time I ate meat was like about 3 years ago. Yeah. Like when I was in Peru though, like I did see some amazing landscapes. Like Peru has everything. It has rivers and ocean and snow and desert and mountains. Like it was pretty, like it's a very beautiful place. But I haven't been there in so long I can't really speak to what it's like there now. And they have like a very Christian culture as well. When you go to Montreal, you feel like a foreigner. Yeah, I know. I know. I've had that feeling before. The people in Montreal don't really like, well, nobody, the French don't like if you don't speak French. I think it's the same in France. Like if they refuse to speak English to you. Like I went through yoga teacher training, and you know, I like yoga, but I think there's a lot of yoga postures that are bad for your actual posture. So I modify them now greatly. I don't want to collapse my inside ankle bone anymore. And I prefer to like play sport if I work out. So I would like to like play basketball, soccer, or do some kind of martial art over going to the gym. I think you can fall in love with running. I think that's something that's like really natural and good for the body. But it's better if you're lean already and if you've got good running patterns. Because a lot of people say that running is bad for you because it'll be really hard on your knees and your hips, but that's because of how you land your feet on the ground. So yeah, playing a sport is really good for you. And I grew up playing all kinds of sports, and that's what was like a huge influence on me as a child. So no, I haven't done burpees in a long time. I used to do the gym really heavy, and even when we're in Portugal, like we went to the gym, but that's just because the weather is not very applicable. In the winter months, there's lots of rain. You can run in the rain, you can walk in the rain and all that. And we did still play soccer on the beach in the rain, but it's not like you could do that every single day, where now the weather is breaking and it's gonna get nicer and nicer in Portugal. So yeah, prison. You should go on my page, on my channel, and find my prison diet video. It's like, yeah, calisthenics, I guess. Calisthenics and high carb, hydration, making time for sleep. I think they also get shredded in prison because there's not much else to do but work out and maybe like read a book, kind of formulate yourself in the social dynamic. I have no idea what it's like to be in prison, but they definitely have to be lights out at 9 o'clock every day, all the time. And that kind of schedule really is good for your hormones, which is, if it's good for your hormones, then it's good for weight loss and fat loss and maintenance. And most prisons in the world feed you carbs, primarily carbs, and very bland food. So something to be said about that. Not everybody comes out of prison better, and not everybody comes out of prison shredded, but a heck of a lot of them do. Yes, and that's another thing I heard too, is you get high testosterone in prison because you're always on alert. So again, I wouldn't want to be in prison with a bunch of dudes, or in a female prison for that matter. But I do think that, yeah, there's an epidemic on male testosterone in the world. It was interesting listening to Dr. Rogers. He's talking about like men and women and how to attract a woman, and yeah. So when he was young, because I think he's in his 60s now, he said that if men wore rings or bracelets or did these, yeah. So more testosterone is better for society, and better for traditional roles. All right, what do you guys think? Hello? I could wear these as like a hat. This is great. This is great. I'm happy. I wonder how these tiny ones taste. Now, the ones that I did eat they were a little bit spotty, so I think they were the best, the ones that I ate. But these look pretty ripe. There were even riper ones at the market. My inspiring thought of the week: eat more fruit. I don't know. Ask me on the spot here. Get a massage. Get your lymphatic system moving if you want to sleep better, feel better, all that stuff. There's so many people here that I have no idea who you are. A lot of random questions. Very strange people on the internet. But yeah, I am going live at a very odd time. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my skin is good because I'm hydrated. So people who have too much salt and too much protein and too much fat in their diet, they get more wrinkles, and as they're less hydrated, and it's more stress on your kidneys to excrete the proteins, the unnecessary proteins from the body. So there are studies that if you just like injected people with vitamin C, some of their wrinkles would go away. So I'm not suggesting that you do that. I think you should eat your vitamin C. You should have your oranges and your fruits and whatever, and drink lots of water, especially if you're in a place like this. People here are constantly having like teas and drinks, and I don't see anybody skimping on carbs here. And a lot of, like the majority of the Thai people are very, very lean. Yeah, bodybuilders, yeah. Bodybuilders are odd. And people like aspire to be like bodybuilders, but they're totally useless. If you ask them to run a mile, they would probably pull a muscle, and they wouldn't be able to do it nearly as quick as somebody off the street here in Thailand, I'm sure. So this bodybuilder image, this body dysmorphia that has like taken over the world in a sense, and given us the wrong image of masculinity and the wrong image of femininity. So I think women should be thin and all of that, but I don't think women should be like jacked, like shredded muscular. I've been shredded and I've had 8-pack abs and all of this stuff, but I was so fasted and so crazy. So yeah, bodybuilders can't run or fight. Yep, I would agree with that. So that's why who are all these kids, people? So that's why I think like calisthenics or fitness in the form of sport is much more good for your bones, your joints, your muscles, and reducing inflammation. Because most of what people call muscle is really just inflammation, fat, and water retention. It's just the way it is. I am 35. I am from Canada. I'm getting the same questions over and over and over again. It's really funny. Yeah, I might hit it though and go chill for a minute, take a shower. Yeah, you should check my channel. I talk about a lot of this stuff, so I talk a lot about PEDs, and I talk a lot about diet, and I talk a lot about what people perceive as health, and what and how people absorb me and with their perspective when they see me. You know, because having enough carbs means that you can help other people. It means that other people want to be friendly to you. Like it gives you a sort of an aura, and I feel like it's a protection, and like God is with me all the time. So because I'm eating the right diet. You know what? I feel different. I feel better every day that I'm here, because I arrived on Friday the 13th in Bangkok, and jet lag really messed me up, and dehydration. So once I'm getting enough sleep and enough fruits and water, everything is just infinitely better. And I'm able to just like enjoying my day a lot more, because I did have like a headache when I first got here, and it didn't matter. I couldn't sleep for more than 2 hours. So sleep really matters, and hydration really matters, and obviously getting enough to eat really matters. So those are the things that you need. Thank you. Lots of compliments here. Yeah, there's no reason to hate. I have no reason. I don't have time for that. I don't have energy for that. It's so much better to just be happy, grateful, and open-minded. It's sounds a little woo-woo, but it is the way it is. All right, I'm gonna call it. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, the 25-year-old version of me, I would say, hurry up and be high carb, low fat. I would tell myself to do that for sure, because once you change the way you eat, your whole entire life changes. Your relationships change. What you're passionate about changes, and how people perceive you changes, and then your priorities change. So if I could talk to myself 10 years ago, it would definitely be to change the diet and prioritize my health over whatever people pleasing, or like chasing the dollar and things like that. So of course everybody needs to get by with something, but it doesn't need to run your entire life. And people really get caught up in the material of things. And while I'm here in this country, I'm seeing how people live, and it's not like they don't have enough, because there's plenty of people that have enough, but they live in a totally different way than we do in Canada. That's just the way that it is. And the climate's totally different, and it requires a different kind of disposition. There's a little kid down there. So yeah. I've been high carb, low fat for 3 years, and I was vegetarian as I was transitioning, and I'm not sure how long I've been vegan, but for a while now. Okay, thanks guys. I will see you in the next live.